Alright, we are back with some more football. Cowboys and the Chargers tied. So now they're both 1-1. We have an interview, a pre-game interview with Pay Me My Money, the yard player. Okay, this is Fast Talking Eddie, Mr. Pete. Okay. Why name yourself Pay Me My Money? Why not your real name? Because the light that comes to the universe does not shine in the moment that it blinks. What? The shine that lights to the sky does not blink when it shines. Okay, that doesn't tell me much. It's the metaphysical elements of the scientific explanations that describes the physics of the universe. And that's why you named yourself Pay Me My Money. I named what name was given unto me by the physics of the fundamentals of the universe. The universe spoke to me and said, "Pay me my money." The universe spoke to you. Yes, the universe spoke to me and said, "Pay me my money." And I said, "I'm broke." And then the universe said, "Be a football player, quarterback, and make money, and pay me my money." So the universe is saying, you owe the universe. The universe is a moment in time in the fundamentals of the physics of the multidimensional astrophysical elements of... I don't understand a word you're telling me. I am a physics instructor. I teach the fundamentals of quantum physics. 1 + 1 = 2. But that's not physics. It's fundamental. That's basic math. It's not quantum physics. If quantum physics did not have a beginning, then quantum physics would not have an ending. The conclusion is the answer. What riddle me this is the answer to 1 + 1 = 2 if the fundamentals of physics says 2 is the 1 and the 1, which makes 2. Alright, let's get back to football. Do you feel that you are qualified to be a quarterback? I mean, you're just a yard player. You just play street football. Yard football is the example that we all live by when the universe does not comply by the standards of our rule of law. The Constitution says man, woman, but the rule of law says freedom of speech. Well, I'm not following you, Professor. It's not about being followed, it's about following that which is coming next in the equation of the fundamentals of the quantum physics. For example, the moon follows the sun follows the earth follows Pluto, but they say Pluto doesn't exist. What? Yes, they said Pluto doesn't exist anymore. Okay, I think we just lost the broadcast. So let's get to the game.
week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Panthers and the Patriots, and it comes your way next.
Sports coverage on the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a good matchup here between the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots. Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you, and I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win, and I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watch some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson: wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
It's a rematch of the 2004 Super Bowl. The Pats and Panthers are underway. Take it in at the 3. And take him down just past the 20, about the 21-yard line. Now we get a first look at this Patriots offense, and of course leading them for his second season. Last year's Rookie of the Year runner-up out of Alabama, Mac Jones.
I think we all remember 2020 was a banner quarterback draft, and we saw 5 taken in the first round. It's actually the 5th of those 5. Mac Jones was the runner-up in the Rookie of the Year voting, with the 5th most yards by a rookie in league history. The Patriots, they have to be dancing in the streets with the idea that this guy is going to be their quarterback for about the next 10 years.
Jones wants to throw to start things out here. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock it down. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Certainly going to settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play, attack the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. James White's first carry. Give him 5 on the carry there, then it'll be 2nd down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
On 2nd down, they go back to White again. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Jones. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
This is a nice job of just taking what the defense is going to give you on 3rd down. You're not looking for a big play downfield. You just want to find something that can get you past the marker. They found it and were able to keep the drive moving.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Throwing Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4-4 in this opening round.
Yeah, that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'll continue to let him throw the football.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pick
they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. He can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
They'll look to throw again. And it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Well, your first drive in the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
We see Carolina's offense getting set for their first possession here, and at quarterback, his second season with the Panthers, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold was one of the big-time early season stories of last year, leading Carolina to a 3-0 start with some really good play. Only one win the rest of the way, however. Not quite the change of scenery boost the Panthers hoped for after getting him from the Jets. You have to think in his fifth season, he would need to play some of the best ball of his career to remain as a starter for Carolina.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to get this run across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Here's Darnold. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he goes out right around the 39. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down. Here's Darnold. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Darnold. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34. Throwing again is Darnold. Nifty move. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down. Now Darnold. He'll dump this out to his running back, McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 point the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now it's Darnold. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 8 yards on the play. The opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out, you won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Darnold. He's got the connection to Moore. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. Nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner. That means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Darnold. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now what we have here, a third and goal. Darnold down to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Also a drive that spans all that time, and yet you got to come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, they actually like these long drives. They get the best of them sometimes for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road, you're under the lights, national television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal, partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. So back onto the field come to pass for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They begin the drive on the ground at 20. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves it with a second and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety of play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Now left side of a swing pass. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. But looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to get them now 10-0. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Jake Bailey on down the punt here on 4th down. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. Holding at the 24. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dive set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different colored jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
And now out come the Patriots. And down by a field goal, they'll take over with excellent field position following the interception. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones over the middle, complete. That's Henry. He's brought down the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Right after the
practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try the right side here with White. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs or putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Meanwhile, Jones throw taking it by Bourne. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Now Jones, off play action. To the goal line, but it's a
little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes, or starting to look like a good offensive football team.
So Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game, and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball up, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't want to put some points on the board.
And the Panthers coming out now. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He's going to look deep for more. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. Even 4th down. On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And
Darnold is not doing anything. Maybe Danucci and Peterman, and the last resort is pay me my money. Yeah, this is HT Bum. Aren't you supposed to be in the sidelines, assistant coach? Yes, I'm going back out there right now. I just ran over here to broadcast. Well, let me broadcast. Okay. Do me justice. Don't worry, I will. Man, the Panthers really suck.
Go over. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And he'll let this go deep for Bourne. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play there for New England. 48 yards for Matt Jones. Accuracy was more his calling card when folks were taking stock in the 2021 draft. But he's got a big arm as well, and he shows it off there.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big time throw.
And that wound up traveling at even 58 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats. White. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. Jones. This is White on the screen. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to run one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Here's Stevenson. And he is in. Touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson. 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
Did my eyes deceive me? Or was that an eye formation play that was just right there for a touchdown?
Old school eye.
How about that? Was that fullback? Tailback? Running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
Nick Folk for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. Now Baker scored 10-3 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was punished out by Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run.
Bailing out and kick it away after the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Possession of the football goes over to Carolina. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talked to says the exact
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
Yeah, that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of theirs away.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. That's Bourne. Got it on the slam. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they had planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Now again up the middle. This is White. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Up the middle. Here's Stevenson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Three-yard score after 1 here on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. Work on a 1st and goal. White. Now he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So that drive for 4 plays, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run.
Well, I think this game is over. I don't see the Panthers scoring. I mean, I may be wrong. Doesn't look like it's wrong.
Show party. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times when we saw them like they were a better team out there, and the outcome's in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
I can't tell you what it's like to be a quarterback and you just can't seem to get what you need to be gotten. It's unfortunate.